disable that for a second, and oh, that's the wrong tab. And life again now with no.
Games against top 32 Chicago deck. Ugh.
Yeah.
I got so slammed in that match for the regional. I was so depressed, man. Like, it was fine because I did what I could, right? So I
Yeah.
felt good about that. But dude, I was so sad. I was like, this is the first time that I have like just had absolutely foul runouts, and it has to be right now to try to get into nationals.
Yeah,
I was
that
so sad.
sucks.
But you know
I've
what? It was devoted, and like devoted A, he's a really really cool guy, really nice, and he's in 20 lore. And if they have to lose to somebody, okay,
so
he's a good
at
guy.
least you don't lose to a random person.
Exactly. I was like, that's fine.
Or even worse, a person that's just rude during the
Yeah,
game and stuff like yeah. That's
yeah.
great. For me, I so Leo, uh, yeah, I wasn't very like I wasn't.
You basically bubbled, right? Like you were like right there.
Well, no, I bubbled for the Let It Go. I didn't bubble for the
Oh,
like I had 1 point under the bubble for Let It Go. But for the um, yeah, that's for the top 8, I was already out. I won the I 2-0'd my last match, but it wasn't necessary. I got the 9.
I got a whopping 5, so
Yeah.
that's you.
Um, yeah, I'll be on the play. But in Magic, I played one like European Championship kind of,
Nice.
and the last game, well, it was a mirror, and it was a mirror of yeah, like a recently popular but rather unknown deck still, kind of, not completely. Um, and I played against a streamer, and I didn't know him. And next to him was the former world champion. And I said to him, like to my opponent, I'm glad I don't have to play against him. And then he said, "Oh, you don't know me." So he was he was a bit rude.
That's
um,
funny. Imagine thinking you're special because you are good at putting cardboard onto a neoprene mat. I don't know.
no, I
Relax
don't
a
know.
little.
Like a world champion would be special. If I said like if I said yeah I play Magic for 15 years and you would be playing like a Hall of Famer and yeah I don't know him then it's a little bit like okay maybe try I'm Mulligan 4. Try
Oh,
to
I sent back 5.
okay try to do a little bit of research at least, but uh yeah but he I won 2-1 to get into day 2. So I was very happy, and then day 2 went fucking horrible. I won like 1 match out of 6,
Oh,
or 5, 6, yeah. But and like day 1, I immediately like game 1, I had to go against like the best Dutch player at the time.
hmm.
So that was immediately like, okay, I know I'm gonna lose to him. I've played against him a lot, and I've lost literally every game. Uh, and then I completely misplayed. Um, there was my deck was like return target character from your graveyard to the battlefield, and he had a character he had a character on board that said uh, characters in the graveyard can't be targets of abilities.
Oh,
Uh,
graveyard trespasser.
no. Graveyard Trespasser is things that uh, things that exile cards from. It was
Oh,
like the soldier guy instead. It was standard at the time.
gotcha.
Um, so yeah, I tried to use that ability, and then he said no, and then basically the spell fizzles. Like in Lorcana, then nothing happens, right? And you get back the
Right.
card. In Magic, just nothing happens, and it just dies.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. um, okay, let me. I will ink Maui and pass.
All right. You ready? Set. Draw for turn. I'm gonna ink a grandma dessert. Play a pop.
Mhm.
Draw off the pop and say go.
And my second match of day 2 was against the best Finnish player in the world, so that was very nice. A pro player I actually knew, so uh, yeah, so that was another L, and after that it was kind of over uh, for day two, for like Top Cut or Pro Tour. So that was a bit sad. That was my last real Magic tournament ever. I don't want to ink this, but the other inks are better. So I'll ink a Fishbone Quill, play a Scuttle.
He's scuttling.
Hey, you know why Scuttle is a good card and why we have to
He's a
play
great
Scuttle.
card.
Because
Good card.
because it gets our win condition.
That gets the dime, dude.
Because it gets our
And
dime.
he's gotta go for like 15 lore also.
Yeah. Matty, we're playing. He's playing stock red purple on purpose because we wanted to test. Normally he's not playing Groutala. No. It's your turn.
Yes, to be clear, I'm playing the list I played in Chicago, so I'm playing stock, sailor, red, blue, with Great Stone Dragon thrown in. So 61. All right, so already set, draw for turn. Let's go ahead. We'll dump a dump Sisu, go 1 jump,
Yep.
trigger, add to the well, and go.
All right. Draw a card. Okay. So now you have a popsicle laying down. So
Yep.
Hiram is a likely play for you, so I want to keep this card in my hand, and the other cards I kind of want to play around this game. So I'm gonna ink a Tamatoa, which is unfortunate, but it's far relatively okay. And then for 3, I will play a Queen, and he cannot kill anything, so I'll play a Scuttle. I'll quest with the Scuttle. Go to 1. Go.
Okay. Good. We're ready. Set. Draw for turn. Let's go. I think Ink Brawl 4. How far I'll go?
Okay, he doesn't even play the Hiram.
Let's
Sad.
go. Let's go this to the well
Mm-hmm.
and this card to hand. And go ahead.
Tap. Draw a card. Okay, so I have 2 options here. And I think I will go for the fact that in almost all cases I want to play this first and then activate. The only case where you wouldn't want that is if you get a shield from the queen activation, but that is fine. If I get a shield anyways, I can just play it, and then maybe if queen survives, and that might be a big if, because he's at 5, he can go to 6 and play Medusa. I can play it again, and otherwise it is just a higher target for later. So I will ink a brawl, and I will first play a workshop, and then I will activate queen. And oh my god. Okay. So although I really want I really want this. Um, this ramp is kind of important in the mirror. Um, I think I like this one more. Because drawing cards is even better than ramping. Um, and then we'll order it like this, I think. Yeah. So I'm getting a workshop, and then pay one to draw a card from workshop. What would you have done? Would you have taken the fishbone quill or also the workshop?
I think in a red blue mirror, I probably want on the item list. I think double workshop's deadly because you're gonna be able to dig for
Another fishbone
another
quill
quill probably,
anyways.
but like just the fact that you can turn every popsicle into draw 3 is kind of nuts.
Yeah. Okay, and then we quest for 1 with the scuttle. Go to 2. All right, go ahead.
All right, well we're ready. Draw for turn. Ink Quill. We'll go 6. Medusa,
Yep.
Queen, and go ahead.
Right. Let's untap. Draw. Okay, so now we have a problem. I want to play both these cards, but that might not be possible. And it definitely won't be possible if I activate the workshop. So we'll play the popsicle first, and then we draw one card. Then we look at what we can get. Okay, I think I will. I think I will just concede that. No, I will not concede the game. I will play one. I'll. Hmm, yeah, I'll pay one more draw and then stop. Unfortunately, and then let's ink the queen and then play fishbone quill, and then we have to ink a card with fishbone quill, and I think this card is the least useful out of the 5, so I will ink that card. And I think we can wait for questing. I think we'd rather quest when we have quest with a different character, and maybe I can, like, if he decides to quest with Medusa and I get a Vitalis Sphere. Oh, that's not enough. I don't know. Double Vitalis Sphere, something like that. Maybe then we can quest with the Scuttle again, or we can quest later. Maybe when I suspect he has a Beep Bird or something. So I think I'll pass and not quest with the Scuttle.
All right.
Go.
I will ready. Set. Draw for turn. That's interesting. I'm gonna go 1. We'll play out a second popsicle. Draw up the popsicle. We'll go 3 for a will. Go ahead and let's ink a I'm gonna ink with the quill. We'll go this card.
Yep.
We'll go 1 for it to play out a ice block.
Yep.
Then I think I'm happy to just quest here, so I'll go up to 1 and then say go.
All right. I'll untap. I will draw a card from turn.
Mhm.
Okay, that's very interesting. So right now we have one Inkable in hand, and that play we can play that card, and then we can ink one more, and we can ink one more with Quill. I think that is the play because I'm not. I mean, I can't, and even if I could, I'm not gonna spend time to get rid of a Medusa. Because that's just not worth it. So we'll first play this and hope that we get an Inkable. We'll play a Hiram. We'll kill Popsicle. Draw 2 cards. All right, we get an Inkable. That's good. So we don't need that. We ink the LeFou. And then at this point, um, well, this card is just so insanely bad against red-blue that I will just ink that card, actually. Um, like, I'm inking the Maurice with the Fishbone Quill because it just dies to everything. Um, and I have better cards in hand. I'll play Workshop, and I'll draw a card from one of the workshops, and I do not have enough ink for the other workshop. Yeah, I think that is it.
Okay,
Go.
I will. Ready?
4 cards in hand.
I have three. Ready. I'm on 7 ink. Is that right? 7 ink. All right, ready, set, draw for turn. Let's do. Uh, I'll ink this card with Bone. We'll tap out and go Sisu
Okay.
for 8. Quest Medusa for 1 up to 2. And say go.
All
I would like a card that says draw cards. That would be a good card for me to see.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we do not have any ice blocks, so we cannot get rid of any of your cards. And currently we have 8 ink. Um, and I think at this point I just want to draw more. So I'm gonna ink a card with Fishbone Quill, and I will ink a shield. And for 7, I'll play a dime
And draw 3.
and draw 1, 2, and just and the third. Okay.
Oh
All
man.
right. So that's a good card. You play a dime and you draw 3 cards. Very nice.
What
Okay.
the hell?
What the hell, indeed. All right. Yeah, that was my turn. I inked twice, so I can't do more. Go.
Okay. Already. That feels bad. That feels terrible. Okay. Ready, set, draw for turn. Uh, Put ink here. Let's go 7 for a dime.
Hmm.
2 for the dime for Sisu, Sisu Quest, and Medusa.
So
So
that's
that'll put me
7
up
total.
7 to 9. Yep.
Yeah. So you can do that.
Uh,
So
Go ahead.
yeah. So you can do that again next turn, and then you'll be at 16, and that's a little bit much. So let's draw. I think it should just be how many cards you have in hand?
Exactly 1.
Exactly 1. So I
And
think
it doesn't say draw a card, so it hurts my feelings.
so I think I should just well, I guess we can draw first, right? I think we can draw first, yeah. So we will ink this card because still we have no ice block. So this card literally only kills 1 card in your deck, and you said you didn't have it in your hand, so uh let's get rid of that. Um and do we want I think we want an answer to more cards later. Uh, so let's ink that. Then let's draw. Let's play a crossbow and draw 1 and 2 cards. And then that's interesting. Once now I need to think that card I drew is makes my play a lot different. Because right now I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 ink. Next turn I can go to 14.
It's gonna be a spicy crab.
Um, and I have a popsicle. So I can go to 14. That would be this plus 6. I would need this. Um, so I can play like what 2 items. So we'll be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be this would be 7. That would be 8. This would be 9. I'm at 7. I'm at 2. So, and how much ink do you have?
Exactly 9.
Okay. So you do not have, you will just not have enough to play another diamond, activate both.
No.
So I think I'll just play the second dime and pass.
Okay.
I
Will
was
ready.
planning to play a Be Prepared, but the card I
I
just
think
drew was gave me a different gave me a different line.
uh let's ink the dragon.
Yeah.
8 for crab, 2 for the dime on the crab. He'll go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh my god.
We are at 19. And I'll pull back the. I don't have anything to pull back. I'll just say go. So we'll hope we draw a lore after this wrap.
Well, it doesn't matter because I have a Tamatoa in my hand, so I think I'm just
Oh
winning.
no.
Because that's why I said I changed my mind because I drew a Tamatoa. Like I had the second dime already. But I drew the Tamatoa. I was planning on like keeping 7, but then so now for that's 4 and
Oh,
8,
did I do the math wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and you were at 2, right? Or you were
Was
at
it 9?
9.
Okay, I just can't do math.
Did you just
There we
won?
go. I just won.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Wait, 1,
Addition
2,
is
3,
hard. I
4,
didn't count
5,
the one
6,
for the crab.
7,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
8,
yeah.
9, 10, 11. Oh my god, you actually.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, am I? Hold on. Am I an
Okay.
idiot?
Okay.
Can I wait?
Okay,
Maybe I
let's.
can't count.
All right.
1,
2,
2, 3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
9, 10.
9,
No, I'm
10.
one short.
Okay, yeah,
Yes,
okay,
I
we
am
were
short.
correct. Okay,
I am
so,
short. Okay.
okay, so I play Tamatoa. I get back the popsicle.
Oh,
All right, I will ink Flavor Sham and ink a card with Fishbone Quill. I have, so right now I have 7, right?
yep.
And
You do.
this will be 8. So
Yep.
so right now it would
This
be
takes you to 10.
right. So this would be uh 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this would be
Oh no, that's 9. That
16.
takes you to
This would be
11. Yeah, yeah.
this would be 16, right? Popsicle 18, shield 20. Whoop.
Oh, the
So
mermath is mathin'.
I
Hold
mean
on.
I
1,
didn't even need the
2,
shield because I was at 2
5,
I was
6,
at
7,
2,
8,
right?
9,
But
10.
like, what?
10 times 2. Oh my god, he dunked me from 2. What
Well,
a
no,
what
no.
a
I mean I didn't even need the shield, right? Because I already I was already at 2 lore. But I
Yes,
could have, if let's say I hadn't didn't have the opportunity to quest with Scuttle at all, I would have still won. So that's
very
the power
close.
of this deck. You just if
Yeah.
you if you get the that's why like if you get the lucky dime against some matchups, like well blue steals a little bit because they play 3 beasts or 2, depends on if you're Harlan or not. Or but like this is why I play Scuttle. Like in red blue and a green field plays Aladdin, but like, against red blue and red purple if you have an early dime and you don't need to um, like be reactive and you have an opportunity to actually play them, like you're just winning way more often than if you drew it like 3 turns later, right? Um, and like you can search for the second one if you already have one. All right, that was a close game.
Oh my gosh. Took
I
me
mean,
off the top rope, dude. You just came flying
I
from the
forgot
turnbuckle.
like calculating about you playing a Tamatoa.
I was one shy. What a
Like
shame.
you were 1 shy. If I uh, be prepared anyways, and you'd have played the Tamatoa later, and I couldn't stop you questing, then you would have won, right?
Sure,
So
yeah, if you would have untapped, but with how many cards you had and how much ink, I feel like the
I
crossbow
mean, oh
being
wait, I had
there,
the
like
crossbow in I had the crossbow on the field and I had the
Medusa.
Medusa in my hand. So yeah,
Yeah, makes sense.
he wouldn't be able to quest. So I think maybe after the fact, the be prepared was the correct choice anyways. Because I could have lost, like if you had one more ink, I could have lost. Obviously, if I, you know, maybe in a real tournament, you have time to think, more time to think about what line you want to take. Um, but yeah, if your opponent could have lethal by drawing a Tamatoa, then
Let's have X6.
okay.
Uh,
No, let's not start in -1. That's not fair. Even
yeah,
though,
that's
even
what.
though
See, that's why I lost, dude. You started me at -1. If I
no.
had that, dude,
And I
you know what's worse than being bad at math is being bad at math 3 times. Because at first I was like, man, did I do this wrong? And then I was like, I did. And then it was I didn't do it wrong, and I'm, oh,
okay.
unfortunate.
So this hand is okay. I'm definitely winning this. But the idea is that I can play this on turn 2. And if I need ink, I can always ink this. So I think I'm going to do 1.
One?
Okay.
Is that legal?
Um, well, it is questionable, let's just say that. But with the idea that queen can like, okay, you play one jump ahead, so it's a little bit less bad, a little bit less bad for you than if you were playing the item version. But with the idea that queen can stay alive uh, for one turn, even after questing, or like stay alive for it to activate, uh, is high. I think this hand is pretty okay. All right, go.
Let's do the thing. All right. Let's ink a crab. One pop.
Yep,
Draw. Go ahead.
draw. Okay, oh, I don't need a second, so I'll ink a shield, play a shield, and go.
All right. Ready, set. Oh, he rips it one time. All right. Off the top. That's what we like to see. Ink a Sisu. One jump
Alright,
ahead.
that's nice.
Uh, and then we will say go.
Draw. Okay, well, I think we have to ink this, and then we play an ice block, and we pass.
Okay. That ink makes me nervous, I'll be honest. All right, we ready, set, draw for turn. That's not good. Yeah. Yeah, let's do
You can hire him already, right? So,
ink brawl. Then we're gonna, how far I'll go?
okay.
Uh, let's ink this card, and we'll bring this card to hand and say go.
Untap. Draw cards. Okay. So, my thought process is I'm trying to keep this card in my hand if needed, and he didn't play a Hiram before. And I'm pretty sure he would have played a Hiram if he had one in hand. So I think I'm gonna have to ink the brawl here and play the queen and just hope, like he has 5 ink unfortunately, and so this is like one of the only times, because he ramped twice. This is one of the only times where a queen could actually die on the draw, and if we were on the play, it wouldn't he couldn't have. That's a little bit unfortunate, but I'll pass turn.
All right, we will ready, set, draw for turn. The Maleficent Dragon, Medusa.
Yep. Yeah. All right.
Go
Untap.
ahead.
Draw. All right. So now what the plan is probably to just ink the quill and play our Hiram, and I think the ice block is more useful than a shield. So get rid of the shield and draw 2 cards. Alright, go.
All right. I feel like Doctor Strange. I've accounted for all realities, dude. All 14 million. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
think you have a
ink
very good hand.
Maleficent. Let's go 2, 3. I'm missing. Okay, I was gonna say, why am I missing an ink? But there it is. It was hiding. It's 3 for a brawl and 4 for a hero.
Oh, yikes.
We'll break the top and draw 2.
Yeah.
And Quest Medusa
Oh, sorry, yeah. Oops.
and go up
Started my
to a
turn a little bit
whopping
early. Go to
whopping
1.
1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
And go ahead.
So we're definitely losing this game, but let's see, or well, maybe not definitely, but we're definitely on the losing path. Let's play a popsicle and draw cards. Let's do that first. All right, I think keeping the Hiram alive is not great, but I think it's something we have to do. So I will ink a Vitalisphere, and for 4, I will Hiram again to kill Popsicle and draw 2 cards. And pass.
All right. Well, ready, set, draw for turn. Ink Maui. He's on 5. Okay, I can. We'll go 8. Sisu.
Oh, jeez.
And then I'll just quest for 2 up to 3 and say go.
Alright. Draw. Okay. So my idea is that he doesn't have a second Hiram, and even if he does, he doesn't have items. So I will ink a Brawl, and I think I will try and see if this queen survives,
Oh,
and then Brawl the Hiram.
yep. Okay.
And then I will pass.
All right, I will ready. Set. Draw for turn. Ink Maui. Hmm. Going into 7. How many cards in hand?
4.
Uh, yeah. 1 for an ice block.
Oh, what the hell? I clicked one button on Discord and it immediately popped up 3 different windows and okay. Go.
Um, man. Okay, this is a divisive line of play. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 6 for Medusa,
All right.
and I'll quest 4.
How many cards in hand?
Just 1.
Okay. I will draw, and yeah, that seems the best. I will ink a Greystone Dragon, and we will be prepared.
Yeah.
And now we're actually not in that bad of a
You're
position.
not. No, you're not. You're not in
I'll
that bad of a
pass the
position.
turn. It really
Okay.
depends on how you top deck and if you have a Hiram or not.
All right. We will. Ready, set, draw for turn. Go 4. Hiram. Break.
Okay, you did have it. Okay.
I definitely top decked it.
Yeah.
I'm for sure top decked it.
Yeah, I think I saw your last cards accidentally.
Oh,
Uh,
it's fine. 3 for a Great Stone Dragon.
yeah.
Um, Pass turn.
Yeah, you have enough ink targets for Gravestone Dragon now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw a card. So I'm kind of forced to deal with it. Yeah. Um, but let's see if I can. Can I play that first? No, and I don't even want to. Um, the thing is that the cards in my hand are like, I don't know if I want to ink them at all. Maybe one I can ink. Yeah, I think at this point I could probably ink Fishbone Quill, and then for 6 Medusa at the Hiram, and then keep these in hand for the next turn. And then if we like draw another of either of the two cards, we are sad that we ink this, but that's fine. And I will ice block my own Medusa and then pass.
Already. Uh,
Maybe you have a card that says destroy all
that's
unexerted items.
draw. Great Stone Dragon will send Hiram to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
Converted. Then
I mean, they said because you can use tokens for ink, they basically admitted that you can never get them back, right? Kind like you can never get ink
right,
back.
yeah, like
Because
there's
if
never
you
gonna
would
be
be able
any
to
kind of
do that,
card that
yeah, if you would be
yeah.
able to do that, that would be very annoying for people that play with ink tokens, right?
That's you.
Okay. Um, so yeah, basically Excel is put something in the inkwell with a very big downside. I think I'm gonna do. Oh, am I? Yeah, I think I want to do that. I think I'm gonna play Maurice, even in this matchup, and then play an Popsicle and draw 2. So now it's already draw the cards, and that's okay. And then we ink Maui, and if it survives, then yeah, then I don't know. I'll go to 1 by questing and pass.
Okay. Ready.
Because like normally you would always ink the Maurice here, but he only has one, well now 2 cards in hand, so you might not even have an answer. Oh, I thought you had 2 cards. Oh, sorry. Okay, you have 3
Two
cards
cards.
now.
I just drew for turn. I just drew for
Oh,
turn.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
but you
yeah. I just drew for
yeah.
turn.
Okay, you had 2 cards. Yeah, I thought you had 1 card and now 2, but it's okay. You had
Uh,
2 and now 3. Okay, also good. I guess you didn't ink. Yeah, that's why. Okay.
Great Stone Dragon will send Medusa to the well. Uh,
7, 8.
do I want to do this? This feels awkward. Yeah. I'll go crab. I'll pull back a pop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dime here, but I'd
Yeah.
love your input. You think it's dime or you think it's play the pop?
I think it's
I'm gonna
dime.
dime.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
dime because
Okay.
you now you'll
I'll
be
go
at
to 10.
10, and if it
Yeah.
can quest, that's lethal, right? Well, it's
Yeah.
very close at least.
Very close. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'll present a potential lethal
Yeah, actually,
threats.
you're presenting potential lethal. That's good enough. I will draw a card for
Yeah.
turn. All right, I will do very rude thing. Well, like very insane things. And if I don't draw the removal, I might just lose. But it was an insane turn, so I'll question Maurice. Go to
Maurice
3.
goes to
I will
3.
pay 1 for a workshop. Draw a card
Okay.
from Maurice. Okay. So that's not enough. So now I'll play. Now I'll pay 3. Um, Yeah, I don't think I can kill uh, the Tamatoa this turn, unfortunately. I'll play another workshop. I'll draw from Maurice first. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. So we'll draw from workshop. And okay, one sec. We paid one, we paid three, then one from one workshop. And do we want to draw another card from workshop? I think so. I think we can do that. Sure. Let's see. Okay. I think we will ink the LeFou and hope that he doesn't win now, and then play a crossbow to get rid of the Tomato next turn. Let's first draw a card from Maurice and see what we can do. All right. 11 ink, so we're not even close to our own lethal, unfortunately. Um, and right now, I think with the card in our hand, next turn is going to be very busy anyways, so I'm not sure if we are able to utilize the card we can draw. So I think I'm going to play a Vitality Sphere and just draw from the Maurice, just to play, like, present another item. And I'm just going to quest with the Medusa, because if he spends his time killing the Medusa, then we're already winning. So yeah, pass turn.
All right. Already set struck turn.
I would understand if they would ban Lucky Dime. Like
Wait,
they
hold on. Doing math.
doing math. Can you
Yeah,
win?
yeah, yeah. I think that does it, right? Ink will, unless I miscounted. Hold on, let me set my hand down. Is this 7? Oh, I had one too many. Okay, I didn't even need to ink the quill. I don't think. Okay, let's go 7 for a dime.
You have another one. Okay.
Um,
So that
and
is
then
quest for 4, and
quest
so
for
that's
4
14, and
double
then yeah,
dime.
double dime. Okay.
Will get me up there.
Yeah, that's
I think I
23.
had it even without because I had pop, but I did top deck the dime.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so my hand was Dime, Medusa, and then I drew the Popsicle later in the Tamatoa. But I didn't have the crossbow yet. So it's not like I had this and just could kill the Tamatoa. So I had to draw there and then it was already too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I I think also you double activated the Maurice when you played one of the Maurice's workshop for the turn, so I think you couldn't have, but you had another item, so it ultimately didn't
He
make any difference. But I think that's one thing to know of, like the workshop items can activate on themselves.
he had
No.
Maurice out
No,
though.
no, no, no.
Maurice
They cannot. No,
draws.
no, they can't play. They can't activate. You can't if it's not. Yeah, yeah, of the different workshop. Yeah, I know. But you
Yep.
cannot. You can't draw a card from the workshop you play.
Right. Yep. And I think what happened is when you played the second workshop, you drew off of the Maurice, you drew
Yeah.
off of one of the workshops, and then you tapped another and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
drew off
That's because I
the
wanted to
second.
play a different card.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense.
So I didn't want to spend ink to draw another card. That's what I want. Like I'm playing another item and I had another item in hand. Like I had this. So I wasn't gonna draw the cards anyways at the point. So at that point you
Yep.
just want as many items as you want on the field. If you draw the same amount of cards anyways. And with Maurice you can do that. But good point, good point. It could make a difference if you had enough, if you had ink. All right. Uh, so what? That was game 2.
Game 2,
Yeah.
1-1.
All right. Game 3. Let's get you down to 0. so unfortunate that the reset button on the strip just doesn't work. Makes no sense. I don't know why. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
This card is bad. This card is bad. This card is bad. This card is bad. Yeah. I mean, I can keep this card for ink. That might just be worth it at this point with the hand that I have. Yeah, I think so. So I'll do 3. Because if I do 4 and I draw 4 uninkables, then my hand becomes bad. And if I keep 1 inkable and just draw 3 uninkables, the hand can still be salvaged.
How many uninkables are you running? Do you
18.
recall? 18, got it.
But if like my hand was basically all inkables, so the chance that I draw multiple inkables is higher than if I, let's say, if I send back uninkables.
I'm sending back 6.
Okay.
Again. I'm a man who knows what he wants, and that was not it.
Yeah, the matchup has some key cards that you want. I did send back like 1 Maurice, because Maurice can be nice as you saw last turn, like you can draw a lot of cards from it, but you can basically only play it if your red-blue opponent has 0 cards in hand, or maybe even 1. Because yeah, it just dies as soon as you play it, so you kind of want the value from it later. So you want to draw it later, maybe for ink. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, we will ink a Maui. We kept that one as ink, and played a popsicle. Draw. Go.
All right, ready, set, draw for turn. Let's go ahead. We'll ink off a Maui. Go 1 for ice block, and say go.
One tap. Draw. Okay. So this card could be useful. I don't think we'll be in a position to play both of these. So I think I'm gonna ink a Scuttle and play a Scuttle. And look at the top 4. And these 2 aren't items, so I have to decide between these 2. I think with this card in hand, I am not taking that, so I will take a Popsicle.
Card.
And pass. That's
All right, well, ready, set, draw for turn. I don't hate that. 1 popsicle, little unfortunate.
Little
Draw.
unfortunate, yeah.
Oh man. I should have set back 7. I would have been goaded. Ink Maui, pass turn.
Okay. Untap. I'll draw a card for turn. Okay, we want to try to keep that in hand for the rest of the game. And we will ink a Vitalis Sphere and play a queen, and the chance that this survives is relatively high, but he has an ice block, so it can die to brawl, which would be very unfortunate. But we will quest for 1 with Scuttle and pass a turn.
Okay, we will ready, set, draw for turn. That's not ideal. Ink Kala, 3 Fishbone, exert. We'll go ahead and ink this card and say go.
All right, let's go, boys. Queen survived. Let's draw a card. Okay. So again, I think it's worth it to first play the workshop, then ink for turn, and then activate queen. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have only 1 item, and it's in this matchup actually a very good item. Let's put like that. We will get a crossbow for free.
Oof.
And then we will pay 1 to draw a card, and we will quest for 1, go to 2. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. All right, well,
Like
ready.
you play more
Yeah.
Sisu, so you have more dragon, and you play Lizards and Dragons, so you have a lot of you have actually have like what 3,
Many
6,
dragons. This
you have
because
like
you run
10 dragons or
the
9.
3-drop Sisu at 2 of,
Oh,
so
9.
then you
Okay,
run 3 Sisus and 4. Yeah, so 9. Yep.
9. Yeah, I thought maybe
Um,
3. I thought maybe 3 small, but too small also makes sense.
let's go here. Actually, yeah, I think that's correct. It's not ideal, but don't have much else to do. Okay. And it looks like I'm inking a. Yep, I'm gonna ink Grandma for turn and say go.
Right. Queen survived again. Nice. Draw. Okay, so right now I think I will first activate Queen and see what we get. So look at the top 4. And we get our best hit, which is a workshop, but like this on the bottom. And I'm just gonna have to think if I want to draw. I don't see why not, and I actually want to see if I can get a better inkable, so I'll draw. No. So the rest of our turn, we can actually wait another one, because we can play a popsicle, draw a popsicle, and then draw from the first workshop and from the second. Okay. And because we already have one crossbow, even though they're good, I'm not sure if I have the time to play the second crossbow in this game. So I will ink that one. And I think we will quest with Scuttle, go to 3, and pass the turn with 8 cards in our hands. I think
Pavel, please.
I think
One time.
I think we drew like what was it? We drew 3 cards from the popsicle and then 1 card from the yeah. We drew like 4 cards that turn, maybe even 5. 4. I'm pretty sure 4.
What can I do about this? Let's go -1 queen.
Yep.
I'll hear him up to 1. We'll break the block. I'll pull up 2. That's not ideal. Let's try. Yeah, we got enough where we could do this. Let's go 1. Popsicle. Draw a card. Let's go another 1. Develop. Let's take. Actually, that's a good question. Let's see. Yeah, let's take this. Take this to hand. This will go bottom. Then let's exert Fishbone. We'll go ahead and ink off a card. We'll ink a Great Stone Dragon. And then we found the Medusa, so we'll Medusa the Queen and have to say go from there.
All right. Go untap. And tap the workshop. We'll draw a card. So yeah, this turn is relatively straightforward. I am pretty sure we will not play this one. So we'll ink a Tamatoa. And then for 6, Medusa the Hiram.
Yep.
And if he, because Because next turn, depending on what he plays, we can do a few things, but if we do our normal play, if he spends his time to attack the scuttle, then we might just be able to crossbow and then attack it with the Medusa and keep the Medusa alive. So I think I'll just quest for 1, go to 4. Also at this point, Scuttle might just die from a Sisu or something if he has no better plays. And we just want the lore. So go.
Alrighty, so go ahead, we're ready. Set, and draw for turn. Let's exert the Medusa. We'll go ahead and sing how far I'll go. We're definitely inking that, and we're adding this card to hand. Let's go 7, and we'll establish a dime. We'll ink this card with Will, and we'll go ahead and exert. There is a tiny ant running on my map. Rude. So I'll gain 1 from the Medusa
Yeah,
to
you
go up
got
to
the
2.
Yeah.
And that will be me for the turn.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Okay, so you have a Medusa again. I could spend my turn to kill it. Or we could trade, which wouldn't be the worst idea. But I really want to establish, he established a dime, I want to establish my dime, and I'm pretty sure this is my worst inkable. And let's establish our own dime. And then we can think about, do we want to make sure he is as low as possible? Because yeah, I think we have a higher chance of going from 0 to 20 than he has. So I think trading here is fine. We don't have a ice block and we don't have the ink to activate the crossbow. So I think we'll trade the Medusas. And then we quest to 5 with the scuttle.
Scuttle's going nuts, dude. This card's broken.
Go. Yeah, this card is insane. Again, I would never cut it.
He's just like such a pain in the ass because like who's gonna spend their turn like I wanna, instead of singing how far I'll go, I want to punch your scuttle. I'm like, no, I definitely don't want that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's interesting.
And even if you punch, as I said, if you punch the scuttle, then sure, okay, you spend your turn. Yeah. And even then, yeah, even if it dies for nothing and you didn't have anything to do anyways, then it just gained the 1 lore again, and then that was enough.
Play crab, pull back the popsicle.
Oh yes.
Gonna go 1. Let me exert my ink because it bothers me when people don't do this. So I
Yes.
will exert my ink. So hold on.
Good idea.
I actually get really bothered when people don't exert their ink.
Yeah.
This is the 1 for the popsicle. Draw a card. That's not very good.
It's annoying because it just it enables misplays or cheating, one of the two.
Yep, exactly.
So I'd
Dime for
rather
5, up to 7.
I'd rather not have any of the two happen.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Like we are really hurting right now with the fact that we haven't had the quill all game. We haven't seen it, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe we've had to ink. Yeah, we had to ink 1 at the beginning of the game. But that was or was that the last game? I actually don't remember. Yeah, I just can't. I can't kill. I can't kill it.
You've got a crossbow. Do you have the Medusa?
No. Yeah.
Ah.
No. And yeah, I would have enough ink. The problem is I can't even get to the point where Like right now,
Can you dig for Wrath?
yeah, but I cannot. Yeah, I can. Then I have to play it next turn,
Oh,
probably.
oh, because you don't have a quill. Mm.
Yeah. Unless I top deck it from the
Like a
popsicle.
pop. Yeah. One time.
No. And yeah.
You gonna draw for the workshop or no?
No.
No, okay.
I think I'm just losing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I play this actually. Can I ever get to 13 items? So maybe I do want to draw from the workshop because I can't even if I do this I can't activate because I'm now at 8. I'm not 7. I can go to 8. I can't like next turn I'll go to 9, right? So I just want to draw a fishbone quill. That's actually what I want. I don't even want to draw a ref anymore. I want to draw a fishbone quill. So I think I have to dig for that. So I'll draw from the first and from the second workshop. That doesn't do it. So we'll play another popsicle, draw from the popsicle, and we can pay one more. Hopefully get it now. Draw. That is not a fishbone quill. Okay.
Might as well draw out on the shops.
I mean, yeah, I mean, yes, I don't even have removal for your Tomato next turn, even if you win. So yeah, that's good. Draw one and draw one from the last, and now I draw fishbone quill, but it's too late. uh, ink that. Because now I have 6, now I have 8, so next turn I have 9, right? Um, so I can't even play Tomato and activate time. So I just again I still do not have removal for the Tamatoa. So play shield, draw again from workshop. All right, we'll quest go to 6.
All right.
If I found a quill like with a queen or whatever, then this game would have been much easier. But I'll pass because we have cards in hand. I have what 5. I have 10 cards in hand. But we can't do anything with these
Statistically.
10 cards. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Ready, set, draw for turn. Quest the crab for 5 up to 12. We'll bring back a ice block.
6. So you need the ice block and 2 more items.
One for the ice block. Then we'll go. We'll go 4 to play Hiram. I'll break the pop. Draw 2. We'll go 1 for a pop. Draw. We'll do. Hmm.
So
Yeah,
we're
we'll
still
dime
up to
here.
18. Right. So you
So
go to
1, 2,
18.
3, 4, 5, 6 up to 18. And pass.
Right. Draw. Okay, I'll Inca Maurice. Okay, think, yeah, I have to just go for. I have to just draw for Be Prepared. This is 6. No, I can't get there. I can't even go for the Be Prepared. Because you can only go to like draw and then 5. Then ink again 6 total. And I have 8. I don't even have enough for crossbow activation plus grit Sisu, and even then that does nothing. That doesn't kill the Zamatoa. Why can't you use dime on your opponent's character? Nah.
We need Scrooge's cursed dime that removes lore equal to the number of items you have.
And then added the rule so that you can go to minus floor.
Yeah.
And then just say, okay, yoink, you go you go to minus 20, and then then we will just chill. No, I think I cannot win anymore, or cannot stop you from winning as well, because I have no items that cost less than 3 in my hand. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I cannot. Do you have lethal in your hand as well?
I do. I wanted to
Okay.
let you play it out, but I have a
I
dragon.
have nothing to play it out.
Okay, okay.
I'll show you. I have double quill.
I thought maybe you could combo off. I wasn't sure.
No, I didn't. I didn't even have close to enough ink. I had triple Tamatoa, and I already inked one. I had small, 2 small and 1 big. So my idea was maybe I could like play small and then shift, but that's but that doesn't matter. And then one
Look
more
at all those crabs.
one
What
more
the
lucky
heck?
dime and a high room. So these are like, and then the Murray. So these are like the worst 10 cards, sorry, 11 cards I could have in this situation, basically.
I would say if your variants hadn't been bad, like had you drawn cards that were not exactly those cards, like I think
If I
you'd
drawn
be
a
chilling. Yeah.
brawl,
It's like you were
the brawl
burying
is not
me in
enough.
card advantage. Yeah, you needed what you really
Iron is
wanted to
not
see
enough. A
was a
Medusa,
quill.
or yeah, a quill earlier, because I got the
Yep.
2 quills, but I got the 2 quills the second I had 2 ink and not 3.
Yeah.
And then a Be Prepared on number 5. So I could have drawn the Be Prepared this turn probably, but then I had 0 ink left.
Yeah. I'm gonna deconstruct this. I'm probably gonna take a break and do lunch, and then I might be around for games later. But
Alright.
I'm gonna switch this back to items. Thanks for the games, man. It was fun.
Yeah, it was very, very fun. Let's see if anyone in the stream wants to play a game. There's like 2 people in the chat and no one in the general, so if the 2 people that are watching the stream if anyone wants to play a game, they can join the 20 lore Discord, and if not, then we probably just end the stream here, and I will record a video for the YouTube channel and post this the 2 streams on the, because it's technically 2 streams on the YouTube channel as well. But there seems not. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for playing.
GG's.
GG's.